This Memorial Day, we take the time to honor those who gave the ultimate sacrifice and to express our gratitude. And tonight, we'd like to introduce you to Sarah Verardo. She's the Executive Director for the national nonprofit assisting severely wounded veterans and their caregivers. And she's also a caregiver to her husband, Michael, one of the most severely wounded veterans injured in Afghanistan. He's now undergoing his 119th surgery. Sarah, welcome to the Angle. First of all, I had a chance to talk to you on radio. You're so inspiring. Your husband has suffered greatly. He has been through more surgeries than anyone can bear and remember. But you've turned your focus not just to take care of him, but also to help raise money for these track chairs and other items and devices that our veterans need that VA benefits don't necessarily cover.
I realized that really when Michael left the Army, his war ended and mine began. And mine was fought on the home front against the very institution that I thought was going to take care of him, the VA. It was a very bureaucratic and long process, and that's what I love about the Independence Fund, is that we say if this is an unmet need, we're going to fill it with the track wheelchairs and anything else adaptive sports equipment that these heroes need.
So independencefund.org.
Yes, ma'am.
And you guys have already raised $60 million. Bill O'Reilly has helped raise millions and millions of dollars. We want to raise many million more for you. Your husband lost his leg and most of one arm, correct? And how is that? You have 3 young daughters. How is life today?
Well, we feel very blessed. As we go into Memorial Day weekend, many of my dearest friends are widows, and so they have folded American flags in place of their husbands. And so our life is certainly so much more challenging than I would have ever predicted when I started this journey with Michael, but our blessings so far outweigh our burdens. We're very, very lucky, but the wounded, the fight never ends, and we know that here at the Independence Fund, and we're with them and their families every step of the way.
The VA Mission Act, I bet you'll be on board when the president signs that early June. It's going to do a lot to help our veterans. This president gets very little credit from the media, but this is a bipartisan effort. A lot more money will go to rehabilitation, helping those in need.
You know, my husband, we've had the chance to spend a lot of time with the president, with his family. He has an unmatched heart for America's veterans, and he campaigned unequivocally on a promise that veterans would be able to choose his or her own health care provider, and it's promise made, promise kept. We're thrilled by VA Mission Act.
And the news when you got it, April 24th, 2010, take us back to that date.
Michael and I weren't married yet at the time, so I got it actually from his mother. But, you know, we were together in high school, sorry, not dating, but we went to high school together during the events of September 11th, and it spurred his call to action. And so was not surprised to learn that when Michael does something, he goes all in, all the way. And so he was so proud. He'd go back tomorrow if they'd let him. Really
82nd Airborne.
Best of the best, yes.
Going back to Kandahar, like so many of our bravest, stepped on an IED, they're planted. Horrific, vicious things. And I'm going to see you at Walter Reed, I hope next week, and get a chance to spend some time with him. Independencefund.org. Please give what you can. An amazing organization. It's the least we could do, frankly. I hope you have a meaningful Memorial Day weekend, and we'll be in touch, and I'll see you next week.
That sounds wonderful.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much. Very inspiring.